So he's like worrying about a patch, right? Not worrying about the main thing.
The thing that he's been employed for.
Yeah, gainfully.
I'm not being employed. I'm not paid.
You're paid more than any of my other admins.
How so? Can someone
He says
please
prayers.
explain this to me?
He says prayers for you at night. That's what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
He says prayers for you at night.
I pray that
Don't
God
you
won't
think that
punish
next
you like he
pastor
does
doesn't
the
have
other
weight
people.
for God? He does.
Okay, so am I supposed to be starting your stream? Is that what's going on?
No, you just have to remind me that I'm supposed to be a streamer, therefore I
He's
should
really looking
stream.
for a secretary. He's not really looking for a moderator. He's really looking for a secretary.
I'm actually looking for a
Someone
husband
who
and a
can
wife
do
for
all the
taking
work that
all
he
the
doesn't
stuff
do.
that Jennifer and I don't want to do.
You were
Which is
supposed to start your
all-
stream at 10:30.
You're late.
You're late.
You're late.
I'm so late. So typical. I'll do the bay doors. That'll be fun.
Warning.
Warning.
Warning. Main bay doors open.
Maybe it should say bomb bay
Hands
doors.
and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
Wait, what? Bomb doors?
I have bay doors. Mech bay doors. Drop bay. Drop ship bay doors. There. They're open.
Doors.
There. It's working. Everything's working.
Are you live now?
I'm alive. I'm alive. But you're still patching or something.
Validating.
That's you.
My hard
That's
drives aren't
been
the
like
fastest.
5 minutes or so.
Oh, trust me, I know. It's
Wow.
also been a week since I turned this computer on, so everything else is updating everything too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's
Should Drax and I
trying to
drop
share
one
hard
while we're
drive.
waiting for you?
Yeah, probably.
All right, here we go. I hope we make it back alive.
Okay. You won't.
We won't.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Your
What we
cats look pretty enthralled there, though.
What?
Your cats look pretty enthralled with the little grasshopper adventure.
Yeah. Oh.
How did your statistics lecture go?
Yeah, I mean, it's really quite interesting.
Did you meet the girl of your
the tutor
dreams?
actually went really well because I had a question for. We got a test on. Well, it's a weird thing. They have like a 2-day, 48-hour test, which you've got the week to complete. But once you start, you've only got 48 hours to complete it, and it's all open book. But they've got these 5 questions, which you've got to basically formulate a research question to and justify the research question. And I didn't think I knew it, and I did. And then it was just like me telling everyone how to do it. It was good.
Cool. That's nice. Was the question you formulated like doing a long-term study on elderly streamers and what makes them tick?
Well, I did suggest if you're going to go the quantitative approach, you would take a longitudinal study, yes, approach for it using that methodology. But in saying that, no, it wasn't about old people. It was about whether counselling students gain skills, improve skills by doing mock training sessions.
Oh, of course they do.
And of course they do.
Do you need to study that? Do you need like a study to figure that out?
No, but that was just a dummy question
I
to
see.
demonstrate whether or not you could come up with a researchable question and justify it.
Okay.
There's been plenty of studies done on it, like plenty, and it's pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, practice makes perfect,
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that's been known for,
Centuries, right?
Yeah, but let's study it.
We should get a grant.
I mean, it's just a test question. It's not an actual. Yeah. And these days with ethic committees, anyway, a lot of people are just like a lot of students are forced to do literature review research as opposed to actually coming up with something you could test on live people.
Because where would they get the funding to do that as a student anyway, right?
You can apply for funding from government.
As a student?
Yeah.
Huh? thought you had to be a prof or
won't
something.
necessarily get it. You won't necessarily get it, but you can apply.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain level of the budget, I'm sure, goes into actually students getting grants so they can learn their skill, but yeah, whatever. And, you know, counselling research stuff would be too dramatic other than questionnaires and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to need mice and laser equipment and chemicals and whatnot.
Oh, a study with chemicals. That's right up the alley of a lot of college students.
Oh, actually, yeah, you could do an LSD study, I suppose.
That's been done a
And the
million
effects of
times
depression.
too.
I know that you Americans have got some good schools that do that.
I'm sure we do. They spend a lot of money on that.
Well, it's. I mean, the empirical evidence demonstrates that there's some truth to it. It can help, which is
Yeah.
weird.
Target spotted.
Do you know if there's any evidence on, like LSD in particular, the chances of getting a bad trip, are they at all tied to the amount of dosage? Like, does a higher dose more likely trigger a bad
I
trip?
have never looked into that. I do not know, but I can tell you I had a mate who had several of them.
Several bad trips?
Yeah, well, could only be described as bad trips. And I actually think, from his experience, a lot of it is to do with general health and dehydration.
Was Fatner's pushing?
But in terms of having a psychotic break or anything like that, I don't know what the cause is, and I understand that from like the general myth is that things possible.
The Phoenix Hawk's super high on the right.
What about an allergic reaction?
They're coming from the left side.
Because there's
I don't know if you have an allergic reaction to LSD.
The one behind.
with THC, when you green out, as it's called, you're having an
When you
allergic
green out?
reaction.
I don't know what
Ah,
green
it's a reaction, an allergic reaction. Okay.
And I can tell you from experience that I have an allergic reaction to it.
Interesting.
I'm in the wrong mech.
Like you picked the wrong mech and got into it, you mean?
Need assistance.
Oh my god, how do I do this?
Hey, guys on the other side of the map. We need help.
Very
I'm in the
careful.
wrong mech.
There's a Sunfire.
What are you supposed to be?
Destroyed.
One of those mechs in there fall by himself.
Sun Spider.
Sunspider, that's it.
Target acquired.
I'm in the wrong mech.
So you've said several times now.
I'm in the a narking mech, and I shouldn't have been in a narking mech.
Center torso critical. Right torso
This is really dumb.
critical
I don't know where he's
damage.
gone.
LB-10 destroyed.
Oh, they wrecked my LB-10.
ammo destroyed. Heat sink destroyed.
Who's behind me?
Here he is.
Target spotted.
Uh-oh.
Experiencing some losses. Don't get
Warning,
sloppy out
incoming
there.
missile.
Ouch.
Torso destroyed.
They killed me. I don't think they liked me.
Can't believe I got on the wrong mech.
Critical.
Lockdown report. Can't lose any more soldiers. 25% of the enemies are eliminated.
So I'm doing 30 per
a lot
shot,
in the center.
basically. Not very much. What's a medium, ER medium do damage-wise?
Mech by himself.
Like 4?
I can tell you in a minute. I'm loading up the game.
That's fine.
They're coming from the other side.
By himself, he appears to be blind. Okay, he turned to look at you.
We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Enter torso, critical damage. Heat sink destroyed. Right torso.
That's not what you want to see. Come around the corner, then
Yeah.
Annie staring you down the
Yeah, I
face.
saw that. It's like, yeah.
Artillery strike on.
And then he turned his back on him. That's probably not a good idea either.
Yeah.
Too bad that commando doesn't have more armor.
Target spotted.
You look pretty fresh still.
Artillery strike activated.
He's missing almost all of his head armor.
Oh, I guess so.
No, he is missing all of his head armor, but it didn't do any damage to the structure. Well, he didn't like you. He called an artillery strike on himself.
At 25%.
What?
Oh.
I mean, how does that happen?
You got him.
How ridiculous is that? I'll be dead here, guys. This is just useless.
Was he damaged before you found him?
No, he was fresh.
With
Who an
single
annihilator to shoot.
M6.
Ouch.
Nice. Okay, so you want an ER medium damage output?
Whatever is my... I think it's an ER medium, yeah.
Damage. Right arm.
Clan
damage.
or inner sphere?
Left torso,
Marauder...
critical
It's a
damage.
Marauder.
Right
I don't know,
arm destroyed.
actually. I guess I can look when I get back in there. I was just trying to figure out what my alpha was.
Was it a 2C or a...
I don't remember. I just grabbed it. I think it's a... It's not the 2C. That's the bigger one. This is the smaller one.
The 2C is the Kleiner version.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That should never have happened.
What'd you do?
ER medium IS is 5 damage.
Kodiak was an idiot.
It should never happen that a Kodiak... Some pilot in a Kodiak should be an idiot. That's for sure. It's not
No,
their
it's just
job.
like how many. I don't know if you saw the early game of me fighting that guy, but he was absolutely clueless.
McFish, come on over. We got a slot for you. I've never done any drugs either, so I've worked with lots of kids who have, and families who've dealt with the fallout from it. And I've got friends that did a lot of just pot in high school, and they're mentally not all there still today, 40 years later. 45 years later. They just did way too much. But I don't know much about it as far as first-hand experience. And the amount of study I've done is minimal, just enough to know I don't want to take any of them.
Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad.
Well, I don't have enough brain cells to be just sending them out into the void.
I don't
Never
think
come
you
back.
should take any blood. I don't think you should take any.
Invite?
I take acetaminophen.
All right. Well, you take for your health, I suppose. That's right.
Yeah.
CBD is great for aches and muscle pains. And
Jennifer's taking
headaches.
some kind of thing to help her relax so she can
Isn't
sleep.
alcohol a drug? Is
Yeah, I don't
alcohol a
drink
drug?
alcohol, but not because it's a drug, but because I hate the flavor of alcohol. I don't have a religious, thing about not having any alcohol. It's just I hate the stuff.
Invite, please.
If only the person streaming who had the crown could invite. Only they could.
He did.
If only they could. So wait, let me go to my mech lab real quickly. I want to see what this is kind of a weird build. I have 2 large pulses, 2 medium lasers, and then an LB-10X with a 42 alpha. So not a lot of alpha.
Here,
Alright.
I hit them from the midline kind of mech.
Yeah, I don't want to get too close. All right, so we'll try that out here.
Ready up, Dark. Why are you in the mech lab, Dark?
Oh my gosh. Turnabout's fair play. I think I'm allowed to go in the mech lab. I don't mind if people go in the mech lab. It's when Fishy wanders off, never to be heard from again in the mech lab painting his mech. And then doesn't answer when you ask him what he's doing. Because he's actually gone into the other room.
I think he's concentrating.
Maybe. And watching another video. And what's really bad about that is deep down, I fear he's watching another streamer. So it's very personal to me. Hear that, Fishy Ghost? If you're out there. All right, here we go. This is right where we were.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys were just here.
I kind of need to have... I wasn't holding my lasers on my target. I'd fire and then I'd twist away, and I need to keep them on target. But I was too close.
How'd it go?
Do you have a skill build for this going?
I don't know if I do. I didn't look. That's a good question.
It would probably benefit from shorter laser duration nodes.
Yeah. I didn't seem to have much trouble with heat though, so it's pretty cool.
Reactor online. Sensors
Let's
online.
go, Jen.
Weapons online.
Howdy, everybody.
Systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Alright, I'm now in the right mech.
The other thing is I only have 23 shots.
For the LB-10.
Yeah.
Well, make them count.
That doesn't seem like very many.
Make sure you're hugging someone when you shoot it.
Why? Because more pinpoint?
You won't miss.
I was gonna say the spread doesn't get to spread very far.
Yeah, but I want to stay back a little bit.
Wait for the brawl.
Wait for somebody who's not paying attention. Or shoot them in the back with it. I don't know. Take
Oh,
your pick.
Mittens isn't here though.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Subliminals. That's a Freudian thing. Sorry.
It is.
I was doing it for your benefit.
Alright. Me and this other Fafnir are on our way.
And is it
Because-
Freudian if I do it consciously for your benefit? See, not really.
Yeah. Sure.
Nah. Because it's not something in my subconscious that's trying to get out. It's something I'm conscious of that I'm trying to make fun of.
Freud didn't believe in the subconscious.
Oh.
So his original topographical model, what he originally called the subconscious, like 5 years before, he reverted it to the preconscious.
Oh, but isn't that similar to a similar thing?
No. His
Oh.
his version of the preconscious was different.
Target acquired.
It sounds similar, like to the layman, but it's not. It's not.
Target spotted.
I see.
Target
What about
spotted.
did he believe in the reconscious? Like when you've been unconscious,
No.
but then you come back to life?
I don't know. I didn't.
I just made that
know if
up,
he said
so I
anything
doubt he
about that.
believed in it.
Target spotted.
Oh, man.
But
I just walked out into a big
Target spotted.
firing line. Look, somebody put save the rare lobsterpede. That's nice. Somebody put a graffiti on the wall here.
Target
is that a
spotted.
lobster mixed with a centipede?
It's the one from the Viridian.
Viridian Bog.
Yeah. If you look at the stream, I can show you right here.
Nope,
See?
I'm looking at it right behind you.
Woo! That was crazy.
Are you having fun back there?
Oh my god, that was crazy.
Okay.
Okay, I came up behind them. Oh, I should have put up a UAV. Oh, I didn't put up a UAV.
Spotted.
I think the rest of us
Well,
might
they
live.
certainly put a lot of arty strikes here for me to walk through.
You're not supposed to walk through them dark.
Well, I thought they'd be over, but there was another one after the one I thought was going to be over was over.
Couple assaults around this corner.
How's the stick? I know it.
Ah!
Oh! I watched you
Ouch.
disappear on the radar map.
Yeah, that's
I was like, hey, there goes oh.
You know how he
God.
said, you know how he said, watch it, there's a couple of assaults around here? I can confirm there is. There are. I got something. I thought he was going for the guy next to me who was way larger than I was. No. He decided, let's get the commando.
Well, yeah, because die commando die.
Critical.
King crab.
I don't know if I can get the hang of this or not quickly.
Why would you put Rex on a theft?
Lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Yep, he's gone.
I got a decent idea of what.
Target
25% of
destroyed.
the enemies
just a
are
flesh
eliminated.
wound.
Critical. 8 level critical. Target acquired. Artillery strike
Oh, Ryan, you're still alive.
destroyed.
Barely.
Right torso destroyed.
You don't need that
Crossfire
torso
Destroyed.
because you're dead.
Yep. And my body is sitting on the edge of the bridge, like I'm just
8 level
relaxing.
critical.
We've taken critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Center torso critical damage.
Come in. Control the surface. Can anyone read?
As soon as I would catch up to the battle, they'd move it someplace else.
I know, it's really rude.
And I was just useless at that point. Because my mech runs at like 40 kilometers an hour.
Okay, so I feel like this mech doesn't have enough. I'm better off when the weapons are all together as far as their duration and stuff than having a mix like this. Because I feel like I have, like I can fire my LBX-10 and then I've got to let the burn happen for the full duration on the lasers. I'm just more, I don't know, maybe I can get used to it. I'm just more accustomed to it being all one and same or
Well,
similar.
That's why you need to be the midline mech, so that you can stand there and...
It's so hard to stand there when I can go up closer. I should have a mech that has like a big pole in front of it, like a jousting pole, that keeps me at about 300 meters away from everybody. Like a big stick.
Like one of those giant refueling probes on
Yeah.
the front of the helicopters or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, get in closer. I can't. It's like a training pole for a Mechwarrior.
Right. My pole hit him. I can't get any closer.
I can't get any closer. Oh, now who's not readied up? Wow.
I'm working on my skill build.
Oh,
sir.
I should look and see if I
Hold on
have
a minute.
any skills at all.
I was gonna say you should probably look and see.
Yeah,
if
you're
you
probably
have any
right.
skills on yours.
You could be right. None. Not a single skill. Anybody got any skills they'd recommend for this build? McFish?
No, I have a single Marauder, and it's not the type or not the model you have.
McFish, this is what I have. I've got the LBX-10, 2 large pulses, 2 medium lasers, and then AMS. Do you have a skill set that's close for that? You could pop over for me? Maybe I should just change the build, right? Meh. Yeah, give me a build. Give me a better build. That'd be fine. Give me a better build.
Meh.
It's a 3RS.
Come on, Dark. You're supposed to do these things on your own.
I hate these things. I mean, I'll just switch to a different mech. That'd be fine.
I mean, I have like a standard set of points that I spend on almost every mech.
Mad 3R, yeah. It's a Mad
Oh.
3R. I don't know what the S variant is. Silly, maybe, stands for?
Special.
Special? Sloppy? Slithering? Oh,
Second.
Slytherin. Maybe it's Slytherin. I'm certainly not enamored with the build. Ooh, look, there's a build. What is that? What is that? McFish has all the builds. Import. Boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
boom,
and there's a scale build with it too.
He's got all
So
the,
nice.
he's got all the stuff. Oh, rotary AC2s and 4 medium lasers. I could probably make that work. Ace of spades many times with this mech. Well, you know I'm every bit as good as you are, so I should be able to do at least a third that well, which would still make me really happy.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I'm not much better, if any better than you are. So
I'm just as good as McFish if you divide by 3 and give me one of those. When you were a wee baby fish, that you got 6 kills in this? Holy cow. Holy stinking cowfish.
nothing but a fry.
A small fry, that's right. A fingerling. When I was a wee fingerling fish.
When I was a smoke.
A smolt. When I was just a baby krill.
Wait, is phase 2 of the Halloween thing started?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
And
More
how do I
loot
get
bags.
to get to my loot bags? Ha! There we go.
Okay, I should check my
Trying to do this on my
consumables.
phone is a pain.
I don't know if I need cool shots or not in this, but I'll put some in there and maybe an arty strike. Just for grins,
I should
because
probably check that too.
then I could really make people upset. I like doing that.
Make sure that I actually have consumables equipped. Yeah, I have 3 consumable slots.
There you go.
Slots with nothing in it.
Oh, did this save? Or I didn't leave it yet, did I? Load out.
Should I use
I got it.
a
Okay.
UAV or a coolant flush on a Kraken?
This mech is great already. And I have a great paint job already. Look at that. It's kind of gold. Ooh. It's definitely nice looking.
Alright, save.
All right, I'm going to use that back, and I'm going to prove McFish wrong. That even with a great build, you can still just miff it.
Well, I mean, it would also depend on the enemy composition, how they react, and like a billion other.
Maybe if I put McFish
Factors.
on like right McFish on it, they'll die more easily because they'll know what's coming. Just kind of psych them out.
Yay, we're dropping.
It'll just scare them.
I don't know that that's how it works, but I mean, okay.
I'm willing to take any advantage I can, make up. Thanks for the build, McFish. I've had other people that are in the unit give me some really nice builds over time, but since the game has changed quite a bit since I took a break, McFish has given me some really nice ones. Oh. Okay, here we go. Like, I still really like that Hellbringer you gave me. And if I can get a Marauder that works well for me, I'd love that too.
You are allowed to play more mechs.
I know, but when my skill rating keeps going down when I play mechs I'm not any good at, I can only do it for so long before I get depressed and think I might as well become, like a Mario Kart driver.
Well, I don't play assaults and too many heavies.
Yeah. Howdy, everybody.
It depresses me.
Mega Prawn is here. Watch out, McFish. Oh, he's on our side. We're okay.
Not that I did well in that last match, but whatever.
All right, this is going to be epic.
Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
McFish,